three Wolves players facing their former club today. He left West Brom almost 9 years ago after just half a dozen appearances for the Baggies, and of course, as you know, went on to become a Wolves legend. Andy Thompson moved at the same time as Bull, and the third former Albion man in this lineup is Don Goodman, who returned to the Midlands following a spell at Sunderland. Wolves make one change from the team which drew at Tranmere. Mike Stowell returns in goal for Paul Jones, and Wolves are now close to having a fully fit squad. Well, continuing the old boy connection in today's game is West Brom's Paul Edwards, who had 2 seasons at Wolves before his transfer to the Hawthorns. Now, as far as I know, Edwards has no links with Grimsby Town, and that makes him something of an oddity at West Brom these days. Since Alan Buckley became manager, no fewer than 6 of his former Grimsby players have followed him to the Hawthorns, although just one of them makes the lineup today, Dave Gilbert. Ian Hamilton returns in midfield, the only change from the team which disappointed in the midweek Coca-Cola tie against Northampton. The referee is Clive Wilkes from Tewkesbury in Gloucestershire. Let's have a look at the substitutes. Steve Froggatt out since Christmas, back again on the Wolves bench with Mark Rankin and goalkeeper Paul Jones. Albion take a risk, no goalkeeper. They've named 3 outfield players, Tony Rees, Dave Smith and Tony Bryan. And another major new signing for Wolves today. Before the kick-off, Chairman Jonathan Hayward accepted a cheque in excess of £1 million from Marco Molinari, the UK chairman of Goodyear, who have extended their sponsorship of the club by another 3 years. Well, alongside me, Ron Atkinson. Ron, this match always produces drama, excitement. I've no doubt, and Graham Taylor will know, this will be no exception.
Yes, I think one thing's for certain. I mean, it was 3 out of 4 the last derbies that been won by West Brom. But last year here, it was an absolute, I think it was 2-0 massacre for Wolves. Today will be a lot closer than that. I think Alan Buckley shaped a decent little side that will certainly hold its own in the division against.
Couldn't find Emblin in the middle. Edwards for West Brom. Wolves' first corner. Peter Shirtliff has gone up to a position on the goal line. It's gone beyond him. Goodman getting up well. He climbs brilliantly, Goodman. Looks for Kelly, far side. And Kelly almost found Emblin. Gilbert hacks it away to Hunt. Richards. Masters. Bull and Kelly got in each other's way, or certainly didn't communicate well anyway. Hamilton for West Brom. Thompson gets it in again. Taylor. Gilbert. Won by Masters, but it's only gone to Hamilton. Richards intercept. Well, he wins the corner off Donovan. Cruciate knee injury, which kept him out virtually the whole of last season. Happily a thing of the past now, and he says it's the fittest he's felt since he was a teenager, Tony Daly. And he's in possession. Masters. Daly gets it in this time with the right foot. Bull, no goals. Masters can get some real curl on these, and does so. It's dangerous, and again Emblin was the man who might have profited as it slid off the head. Kelly. Goodman on the right. Bull goes up for the cross, and although it dropped to him eventually when Naylor fumbled it, Bull couldn't keep the shot down.
Goal is injured, but that was the best movement from Wolves' point of view. That was real clinical. That was Daly in the central areas.
He came for that slowly. Now, did Goodman use his hand to knock that in? Yes, he did. Touch of the Maradonas there, and he didn't need to do that either. That's the crazy thing. In fact, the linesman might have flagged in any case, but it's not a goal, that's for sure.
I think he's going to book Gordon Town's going to whip this into the pack. I wonder whether he should just hang it up in the keeper and see how the keeper reacts.
Oh, he really did whip it in. It's hit the bar. Tremendous effort by Goodman. Edwards can't get it clear. Daly needed a cool head then, and he snatched at it.
Well, that's a really fast curler, and as you say, he flings himself. I'm not so sure. Was it Goodman or was it an Albion defender there? I thought at first it was Goodman, but maybe an Albion defender's just got a touch on it.
Could have been Marden. To it. And the second one. Cleared only as far as Cowans. He couldn't reach it. And amazingly, nor could Masters. It comes to Hunt. Within 30 seconds of the restart, Bob Taylor scores. Wolves stunned.
I mean, some smart play down the left-hand side. I think at first Peter Shirtley might have thought Hunt was offside. He checked a little bit. That's a quality ball in, and it says to Taylor, well, he doesn't need a second invitation.
And the referee has blown for a free kick. The linesman flagged, and I think at first Bull thought the referee had let him play on, but that wasn't the case. As we'll try whipping it in again to that far post. Goodman getting up. Naylor didn't really show any ill effects, but again a bit of a wince perhaps as he hit the ground.
Yeah, I think that would be important, that they put the ball up with a little bit of slowness on it, so they can all gather around it. Sometimes the quicker ball doesn't extend him so much, but a ball with a bit of height and slowness on it will give Naylor a lot of problems.
Cowans with the corner. Goodman with a header. He leaps like the proverbial. Took a deflection, did it off the defender. That's what Wolves are claiming. Took three men to dispossess him. Cowans with an inch-perfect pass to Goodman. Thompson overlapping outside him, but he'll go alone here and win the corner. And
the little flick-on header from Kelly, and Bully's climbing all over the central defender. There's a little flick-on header. Marston's there trying to get back to the ball, and Bully's clambering and climbing and pulling and tugging all the ways down, and has got himself a free kick.
No more difficult customer to face if you're a defender than Steve Bull. And he has won his side a free kick here in a good position. It'll be teed up either for Goodman or Masters. Goodman it is. The wall in the right place. Cowans. That's a corner. Well, if Stuart Naylor was injured, he didn't show it here.
It's a great leap. He can't quite get it. Pity he couldn't have got that to the side. If he could, Don Goodman would have opened his account. All credit to Naylor, though.
Another corner. And this time, West Brom get it clear before Goodman can reach it. But he's there again. Turns it back to Daly. That looks good. Richards, Kelly. The goalkeeper's done brilliantly again in that scramble.
But that's one really, whether the keeper was hesitant from Tony Daly's first ball, you know. Watch it when he turns it back, he's curled it in. Now really at this stage you're looking for Big Naylor to come and claim it, but it's an ugly one for him.
It's up for Kelly. Lovely setup by Bull.
So they're virtually crowding right on top of them and leaving a hell of a lot of room at the back now, Wolves.
Donovan in possession for West Brom. He's done well. Can he make the cross? Yes, he can, and it's a good one. Emblen's header, and it's gone in. Wolves are level.
All credit to little Thompson here. Beats the defender well, and then you've got to feel sad there for Marden. It's a good ball in. Stands it on, despite the little stumble, stands it in brilliantly. Emblem on the header.
And then it was Kelly who got the second little header. Whether it would have gone in from the first one from Emlyn is a matter for speculation. Kelly, being David Kelly and being a striker, will certainly claim it himself. No, it came off the defender, in fact, so he can't claim that. So, strictly speaking, that's an own goal. Goodman winning it back. Daly loses out to Hamilton. And that looks good. A shirt that goes up. Naylor getting it away. Cowans. Well played, Gordon Cowans. He's had an excellent game. Thompson in towards Kelly. And suddenly Richards almost found himself in space. Here's Emlyn, who does find himself in space. And almost found himself a goal. Corner. Bull cleared by Burgess. And Taylor wins a brilliant header. Hunt against Richards. Richards the winner. And the linesman is signalled for a free kick anyway. Back in the swing of things again. Good to see it. Played 20 league games altogether last season and scored 4 men to pick out in the box, and would you believe he's blazed it behind. Well, has it gone? No. Kept in brilliantly by Froggatt, his first touch in league football for over 8 months. Again, Peter Shirtliff trotting into the penalty area, and Richards, Goodman, all likely targets here for Cowans. Just as Daly before, despite all those targets, the opportunity. Bull in possession. Forward for Froggatt, just too far ahead. Good quick throw out by Naylor. He's earned a corner.
All due to the pressure there by Don Goodman. It looks a harmless ball that perhaps Naylor and Raven should have dealt with it. They didn't clean it up tidily, and now they've given themselves some pressure, West Brom.
It's a good-looking corner, but Naylor very decisive. Left for one last run at the defenders. He certainly has. West Brom survive it. Shirtliff, Thompson to his right. Oh dear. It's a bit of tennis stoppage time added at all by referee Wilkes. And here at Molineux, the meeting of Wolves and West Bromwich Albion has ended all square, and West Brom continue their good record on the ground of their great rivals. 3 victories in their last 4 visits before today. Now they've taken a point away